And you know what, before we just end today, this has been an interesting week. It's been an interesting couple weeks, and we know there's a lot of people in fear right now. And when I think of what just took place with George Floyd, or what took place with Ahmaud Arbery, or what took place if you saw that video from Central Park when the 911 call from a white woman about a black man that was threatening her, that was clearly not, because it was caught on video. It's just a real reality of what's continuing to rise up. The riots that are going on in Minnesota, in LA, there is stuff happening. And I understand that for some of us, we actually might get a little bit more upset about the riots or those kind of things, or windows being broken, than the pure human rights that are being violated in people, even costing them their lives. And I think we have to understand that there is still terrible racial issues going on in our country. And if we say it's not, I think we're only seeing one side of things. And I think we're only seeing my opinion and thinking that how I say things matters. And I want to tell you that over the last years, for me, I'm just going to share personally, kind of started in a lot of ways with the Kaepernick protests, that I've been challenged to listen more to the experiences of others, to realize that everyone's experience on this planet and in this country isn't the same as my experience. And it's been a very challenging journey for me. And I want to encourage you on a couple ways to just listen, because what it took for me, is to listen to the experiences of others. One of the things that just impacted me was a book called Just Mercy. A movie came out, I think it was this year, called Just Mercy. It's about this book. But when my son went to college, they gave this book to every single freshman. My wife and I took it. We read this book cover to cover with tears in our eyes, of just a whole different experience of people that in our country that we never could have imagined. I want to challenge you, go get this book, read it. I also want to let you know that there's a podcast out called Seeing White that was so powerful, of just looking through, like the way we see the world through a white person's eyes is so different than a lot of people in our country. And also that we have built Be the Bridge groups that are going on, and they are thriving at Rancho. And you can go to rancho.tv, go to the adult section under ministries, and you'll see groups on there. And there's a waiting list right now for people wanting to join this group. But I want to encourage you, if you want to begin to be a person that starts listening to other people's experiences, and you're working towards unity, I want to encourage you to the book, the podcast, or join a Be the Bridge group. It might change your life and might bring the unity that I think Jesus came to bring. Next week, we're going to be starting a new series through Ephesians called Togetherness. We're going to be looking out through the book of Ephesians that this unity in the midst of the diversity was what Jesus came to bring, what Paul was teaching to the churches. And we're very, very excited for that. So I hope you join us next week as we come back together, starting our new series. Thank you again for joining us today. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And God bless you.